Okay, thank you everybody for being here. It's so exciting for us to have an audience to play this music for. The students have been working really hard, so I want to first of all say thank you all, students, staff of WA, and also folks who are on the live stream watching at home. Thank you so much for being part of this, and we are so excited. I was thinking that for many of us with COVID, it may have been a while since we attended a classical music concert, and perhaps even some have never attended a classical music concert before. So I just wanted to give you the opportunity to just briefly learn about what is usually expected of the audience in a classical music concert. So audience members are typically quiet and remain in their seats during the pieces. And also we usually hold applause until the end of each piece. You'll know the piece is over because my hands will go down. And that's how we can be respectful to the other audience members who are excited to listen, and also to these students who have worked really hard to prepare this. I'm also going to just speak briefly about each piece before we play it. The first piece we're going to play is called the Holberg Suite by Edvard Grieg. He wrote this piece to commemorate the 200th anniversary of the birth of a famous Norwegian poet named Holberg. And he wrote the piece with inspiration from dances that were popular in the time of that poet's life. Three pieces. This piece has three parts. It starts fast, and then slow, and then fast again. And once that's all over, that's when the piece is over. Okay, here we go. Thank you so much. The next piece we're going to play is by a composer named Vivien, and it's called Piece for Muted Strings. This piece was written during the Spanish Civil War, and it was written to commemorate the child victims of the fighting in Spain. Thank you. And I just remembered also, I forgot to mention we had two soloists in the first piece, both on cello, Sabrina and Mia. Let's have another round of applause for our I only have one more piece for you today, but before we do that, there's a few people I want to thank because it takes a lot of people to make a concert happen. So first of all, once again, I'd like to thank our audience both in person and online. Thank you so much for being part of this. Next, I'd like to thank our custodians who make the whole school run and who especially we're grateful for in these events where we really could not have this sort of event without the custodians. So thank you to Tom Griffin and all the custodial staff for everything that they do. I want to thank all of our admins. We're so blessed to have wonderful administration here at Westford Academy. And for this event in particular, I want to thank Dean Dan Toomey, who is responsible for the space during the day and helped make this happen. And also Andrea Mejia, who's our curriculum coordinator in the Visual and Performing Arts Department. And then all of the administrative assistants as well. Thank you. We are also so blessed to have Westford Community Access Television here today. I want to thank Nick and Ryan, who are up in the sound booth, who are doing our live stream for us. Thank you, Nick and Ryan and WestfordCAT. We also have a great technician working with us, Mark Miller, who does so much for the school and for this event is doing our lights and sound. So thank you, Mark Miller, also. I promise I'm almost done. Lastly, I want to thank all the families of the students for supporting them and also my own family and coworkers for supporting me and making this human part of the performance possible. So lastly, thank you to all the families. Our last piece is composed by William Grant Still, and it's a dance called Cumbia y Congo from Panama. Okay, that's all we have. Thank you so much, and I hope you all have a great midterm season. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Encore! One more!
We'll play one more.